So you guys can sit over here?
Yeah, and then just be careful with people.
I got you.
I'm like, who's sitting?
Okay, where we sitting?
Well, it's awkward now.
However you want to sit.
They have the chairs.
Well, that's fine. So
You make yourself comfortable.
I think it might work. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll work.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, how about I stop fucking up and put the microphone?
I thought the table was still going to be out here.
There used to be tables.
It was.
The took away the tables. They're like, you're no good. You
right?
the tables away. You just gotta deal with it.
Exactly.
Commoners. Exactly.
Yeah, it's on. What do you mean it's on? It's got anything in it.
Oh yeah.
And barely
Yeah, I
hits it.
can't. No, I can't. Here, I can scoot this way.
Okay, yeah.
There you go.
Hey, welcome to another edition of Shenanigans Podcast. What's up?
Yo, what's going on?
Yes,
Yo, what up?
I'm here with Anthony Perez and Jesus Herrera. So yes, we are here doing the Chucotown first ever comedy festival here in El Paso, Texas. And remember, I told you I was coming up. So Anthony, let's start with you. Like, how many shows have you been on for the festival so far?
I've been on 2, but I only performed at 1 because
How'd that happen?
I really didn't look at like the schedule. I had a hard time finding
Oh,
it.
yeah. I had to show him like where to go.
Right, yeah, dude,
Yeah.
But I assumed that, hey man, nobody's in comedy at 6. So at 6:30 when the show was going on, I was taking a shower. I was like, it's 8 o'clock.
But you live far away, bro. Yeah, so you got here like at 8.
His first show was the Speed Kills at Craft and Chill show, and everyone booed him. So.
Oh shit!
I got booed.
Like, who's this guy? He's like, he showed up late and everything like that. So
Actually,
damn.
He wasn't there for the booing.
Actually, that
so
was
it's
the
good
first
if
time I've ever been
you
booed, and
didn't
it's
hear it.
awesome that I wasn't there.
Right. It's like, how do you get booed without being on stage? That's crazy.
What, you ever feel a boo coming on?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I felt the boo coming on. It didn't go there, but I was like, oh man, they were this close. They were seeing that I'm trucking through whatever I'm saying. They're like, all right, he's a professional, so let's not boo him. But oh man, it was awful.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it was terrible.
It's like a bomb. You feel like when you're bombing and you're trying to recover real fast, and sometimes you can catch it, and other times you just like, you know what? I'm just gonna dive nose deep into it. Fuck it.
Right. Yeah. It was right after Barack got elected. Right,
Oh no!
immediately after, it was a Thursday show, man, and it was I was featured for Kevin Hart, believe it or not.
No way! Congrats!
Wow.
At the Addison Improv, man. Yeah, and I did this joke about how I go, hey man, is it me or does Barack Obama look like Count Chocula? They didn't like it, dude. Oh, man. And I had a bunch of heavy metal jokes and stuff. They weren't digging it, but yeah, man, I was that close, man. That's so
Wow!
close, so close.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow!
Anyways, that's
And
my
like,
story.
oh wow! And the great thing about Anthony Perez is he's been doing comedy for so long. How many years are you at now?
Man, next month it'll be 20 years.
Wow, 20 years. And it's like with you, we hardly see you come out.
I know. I used to get booked more here when I didn't live in town.
Yeah.
You know, I would get booked more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's like now.
Yeah.
So like you're one of like us. Like we get booked more out of El Paso.
Right,
like we go travel,
Mhm.
and like you're heavy in the Dallas community with the Hyenas Comedy Club. How's that over there?
Man, it's one of my favorite clubs.
I
One of my favorite-
bet.
Yeah, they're awesome. You guys, I'll put in a word for you guys.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, dude,
Yeah.
it's a great room, man. Yeah, there's 3. There used to be 3, and there's 2 now, but
Yeah.
one of them has 2 rooms in it, right? And then
Yeah.
it's been a while since I've been back to Dallas, but
Okay.
when I was doing the road, this was my favorite club to come to, right? Well, Dallas was my home,
Yeah.
but this was my favorite road club, right? Way before I even moved out here.
Oh dang.
And me and Dustin, we even told ourselves, man, when we make it, we've got to have a house in El Paso.
Yes.
Right. And then without the way things worked out, now I live here and I love it.
Nice. No, I call myself trying to get into the Hyenas room through Spinderella's boyfriend. He runs that room sometimes, and he's like, "I'm coming to El Paso." I'm like, "Yeah, we can't wait to see you. We hope to meet you and network and everything like that." He said, "I've never heard of you." I said, "I've never heard of you either, but you know, you're married to a famous person."
So
now.
how's that?
Yeah. You know, it's like I hate when people say that. Oh, I've never heard of you. I'm like, okay, just because you never heard of me does not mean I'm any less of a comedian than you are.
Right.
You know, we don't live over there. So, of course, you probably never heard of me. You know, but then I run into other comments. They're like, oh, no, we heard so much about you. So how do you handle the fame? When people come up to you and be like, oh, my gosh, Anthony Perez. Like, you do the locomotive. You do the mechanics. Like, you have, yeah, you do a lot.
Yeah, that's why I stay busy.
Yes.
And I dabble in comedy.
The towels. And then we got Jesus Herrera. Hey, cameraman. Jesus Herrera. He got like, because you're so far away. So now we got Jesus Herrera.
Jesus.
Yes. And a local comedian here, that's also, no, Jesus. Right there, stop. We already did Anthony. They see me, they know what I look like. And then besides the podcast, they can't see this part anyway. So Jesus Herrera.
Okay, we got 0 views. So.
Right. No, that's great. No, that's great. No, you'd be surprised. We get 0 views when we go live because I guess everybody's scared. And then they watch it later. I'm like, why didn't you watch it while it was live? But then I've got to think about it. Depending on what you're doing, you're busy, whatever.
Oh, yeah, on a Saturday night.
Yeah. And then because it's a podcast, what I like going live because, again, like I said, we get to see everything as it happens. The goal for shenanigans is everybody knows what shenanigans means. Anything that can happen that can go wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like more the behind the scenes. And I don't think as comics we do a lot of behind the scenes stuff, scenarios, so where people can see like, oh yeah, you really do like go through it. Because I'm trying to show them the good and the bad of being a comedian. Yeah, the great is we get paid, we get bookings, we get shows, we get
Hold on, you're getting paid?
You're getting paid?
I thought everybody was. And then the bad is them not getting paid. Yeah, and then the bad part is when you don't get paid, or when you were promised pay and then it changed, or somebody, you feel a certain type of way that somebody's getting more booked than you are, but then you're like, how? What are you doing? Because I always think that as comedians, there's like a little hint of jealousy, but positive jealousy, not envy where it's malicious and dangerous, like you want to steal their career, but the jealousy where it motivates you to write stronger jokes, get better bookings.
You just wish those laughs were yours.
Yes, yes.
I want those laughs.
I should have
for
wrote that joke. Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So for Jesus, how long have you been doing comedy?
I started when I was like 23, and I'm 31 now, so I guess 8 years.
Really? And what's been your best show ever?
Best show ever. Oof, I don't know. Like a couple times with the comic strip were pretty fun here in El Paso.
Nice.
But like the most fun experience was when I went on the road to like Truth or Consequences, because it's like a small little town. You don't think like anything happens at that town because nothing does.
Yeah.
So like whenever you do perform shows there, people are super excited to see you like perform there.
Oh, nice.
And I was like performing at a bowling alley, which sounds like it sucks, but it was amazing. Like the way that they had it set up was like in a different room, like apart from the bowling. You could still see people bowling,
Right.
but like most of like there was like a good like 40-person crowd just like there for the comedy
Right.
to listen to it.
That's like the Rockin' Q over in Harlingen. It's a pool hall, and they had a stage for us, but we had to be the stage crew to set up and tear down. And they're playing pool, and you're trying to tell jokes, and they'll like stop it in between the shot. If your joke is really good, right before they hit the ball, they'll look and laugh, and then they aim for the shot, and you're like, oh, I hope I'm not messing up your game, especially when they're having a tournament. So that's like the worst part. So you don't want to
double booked it with
Yeah.
a tournament.
Yeah. So it's like, what? How do you describe your comedy? What kind of comedy are you?
I think I do like absurdism stuff where I try to like tell real stuff, and then from the real stuff like I branch out into like crazy stuff that can't even happen. Like I was talking about like mosquitoes earlier, and well, I don't want to get into my
It's racist.
No, I don't tell
You're
real
gonna
jokes.
scare everybody away.
I feel like I tell like jokes a white person would tell. I don't tell like anything that I don't have any Latino upbringing jokes at all.
Yeah. But do you think that's important to tell jokes about your heritage? Because a lot of comics will branch out and talk about topics that just are personable to them.
I think like the important thing is like whatever you find funny, and to me like the wilder and like crazier like break from reality stuff you can get.
Yeah.
That's what I find the most funny. Like Louis C.K. was like always like one of my favorites because like he would always go into these crazy absurd stuff
Yeah.
about like heaven and hell stuff when I first saw him, and I was like, that is so cool that you cannot talk about like what your upbringing is. I had no idea what his history is. Like I had to hear him in podcasts to find out he was Mexican.
Oh,
But,
really? I didn't know
like
he was.
yeah, like Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Louis
with the
CK
red
is
hair and
Mexican.
everything. I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
He's like Canelo.
His real name is Louis
Canelo.
Cacique.
Yeah, Louis,
Oh.
Louis Cacique or something like that. Yeah,
No, I'm just
with the red
kidding.
hair.
But it's a brand
it
of
is something like
Mexican
that
cheese.
though, like Cacique or something.
I can't even anthropological like right there.
Louis Cacique.
Just like SZCECK something like that.
Yeah.
It's weird.
All right. So, do you have after the comedy festival? Do you have any shows coming up? Any projects coming up?
I'm going to. Well, I do my my lug nuts show.
Yes.
Right. I love doing that. I try and put content up every day. It's at lug nuts _nuts on Instagram.
Yes.
Right. It's not taken off, but my puppet's got more followers than me.
He does.
He's
That's awesome.
So yeah. So I'm constantly just working on that or trying to just keep it going. Just
That's hard.
social. Yeah. Now you can't do comedy and not do social media. You can't. Before I started before Facebook, before YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now it's like he's like, oh man, I gotta do that shit too. First you just want to write jokes, make people laugh, right? Hit the road. Now you gotta so it took a while to catch up.
Yeah.
So now I got something that's got some wheels. So that.
Well, good luck to you, sir.
Well, for me, I actually started doing YouTube before I even started doing comedy. Like I did YouTube when I was like 14 years old, like making little cartoons on there. And I'm like still making stuff on YouTube. You can follow me youtube.com/@JesusHComedy.
Nice.
Jesus hates comedy.
Jesus hates. I was going for a Jesus hates Christ thing there. But Jesus hates comedy. Maybe that's my future right there.
Can you imagine
But I
the
hate
Lord and
this.
Savior suing you? Like that's my name.
Thou shalt not laugh.
Or Jesus or a comedy. That'll probably bring it up too.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys both for coming in. Again, this is Shenanigans Podcast, and we got some more comments coming up for you. So we're gonna switch out right quick. Hold fast. Thank you guys. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
No, thank you, Anthony.
Awesome.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. Please tell the wife what's happening now.
Yes, I will definitely.
Come on over. Your friend too. He's standing there. Standing there. And then we got Georgina in the background so we can hear her. Yeah, you sit in here. He's your bodyguard. Georgina with the blue hair.
I'm not a comic. I'm just here for support.
Yeah. And that's what we like. Well, that's what's called shenanigans. All right. So sitting with us.
My name is Oscar. I'm Greg's cousin.
Okay. And then there is Just Greg, all the way from San Antonio, Texas. Hey. Yes, he's the beatbox comic. You have Oscar and then space. So move it a little touch.
Uh-oh.
Oh, snap. Okay.
I think I was thinking
There. The white call. Like, where you at? What are you doing? Me? Yeah, y'all can sit together.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
your shirt's match too.
Oh, yes.
It wasn't planned. It's
We
just
call it
coordinated.
Oh, okay.
Who just
Okay.
in sync?
Sing bye bye bye.
So Just Greg came down here for the Chucotown Comedy Fest, but a lot of people don't know he got to start right here in El Paso. So Just Greg, tell us about your comedy journey. How long you been doing comedy?
I started doing comedy back in 2021, like right after the pandemic stuff started dying down.
Yeah.
That was fun. I started doing it. What was the first open mic? I think it was Mad Hatter.
Oh, really? When
wow.
Back at Mad Hatter. Shout out to Mad Hatter.
Yeah, that was
next to
brutal.
Rubik's.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to compete with karaoke.
When it was
Not only that, like I got so mad because they had a comedy contest at Mad Hatter that was open to the public, and
Yeah.
I was hurt that I lost. I don't mind losing to another comic, but I lost to a person that I just tried my
was
luck.
Yeah, that was my first open
Drama.
mic there. I
Yes.
didn't know it was a competition.
It's not drama. No, we're still Facebook friends. She goes, you remember me? We're Facebook friends. Yes, I remember.
Yes, I remember.
You know, and she's a teacher. Yeah.
He's like, I remember.
Shout out to Orlin. She's still here in El Paso. She's a professor over at UTEP. So
Oh.
I don't mind that I lost to somebody smart. But it was a very show. So if I had brought people, I might have won.
Oh.
So it happens. So your transition from El Paso to San Antonio, how's it been? Because you're killing the game over there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you saying that.
Well, because I can see you on social media. Like, follow us on social media. Like, when you friend one of us, you friend all of us. So tell them your social media handle.
It's at Just Greg Show altogether.
Yes. And, like, you'll see all his flyers. And we did a show over in Corpus Christi. It was great. And then the disappointment he had. He went up there and he killed. And then he goes and he looks at his camera. He's like, audio.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
So he was on stage. I mean, he had a great set, and I love working with Gray because
I looked great.
yeah,
You can tell it was funny with the facial
Yes.
expressions.
yes.
Beatboxing is the
And he
best,
does the slow-mo
especially
robot.
sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's on camera with no noise. What is he doing? Is he having a seizure?
He's okay, guys.
Yeah.
Promise.
So how do you see your comedy going for you?
Man, I don't know. I just been enjoying it. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, I just hopefully one day I get to make a living out of it. But if
Yeah.
not, it's so much fun. I've met so many cool people.
Man, I'll give you $2 right now.
Yeah, all right.
You know what?
That'll last me.
You made
I
it.
can
You
stretch
know
it.
what?
Right.
That's what she said. But here you go, my guy. You got
Oh,
paid.
you
Thank you
got
so much.
it.
Hey,
Okay.
that's it, guys.
He did it.
If my
He
boss
made
is
it.
watching this, I quit.
That's how it goes. Because comedy is hard. Not a lot of people realize that
Take it.
the behind the scenes, again, shenanigans is behind the scenes of what it takes to be a comic. I call it the woes of comedy, because a lot of us feel we're supposed to be farther than we are, and we don't know why we're not there yet. And I've seen the work that you've put in, because a lot of people, when they get on stage as comics, they'll stand in one spot, they'll hold that microphone till their knuckles is white. You take the chance and you get up there and you do the beatboxing.
Mhm.
Not a lot of people know, like, there's a beatboxing comic. Beatboxing's back in the 80s. Why would you try to bring that back? But you're the only one doing it. You have to. You find your niche. No, it's not a bad thing. No, it's not a bad thing. It's just that, how did you come up with that concept? Like, what made you go that route?
I started beatboxing before
Oh,
comedy.
okay.
That's why I saw an episode of Arthur. Shout out to Arthur
Wait,
fans.
Arthur?
Yeah, so
A-A-R-D-B-A-R-K.
yeah, so
That guy.
there's an episode where
Francine
Buster.
holding it down.
Yeah.
She's a bitch. No, sorry.
Hey.
No, but Buster Baxter. Hey, I related so
Yeah.
much to that guy because his parents were
Buster
divorced
Baxter.
and everything.
Yeah.
And there's an episode where he's like beatboxing. So I was like, hey, so I started getting into it.
Right.
And then I watched a lot of Mexican comedians. That's why. A lot of comedians in Mexico are very animated, and they do voices, they sing. They're just out there like entertainers. So
That's
I
what's
was
up.
like, hey, there's got to be a way to combine both. So that's how
Yeah.
It was very clean comedy. Sorry to butt in. Mexican comedy is very white. It's white comedy, so they have to stick to jokes that are TV friendly.
That's
So they're very animated, and Greg, since he was young though, like the noises, gets all jello-y and
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's right. Jello-y?
I didn't know Jello made that.
Okay.
But yeah, he's always had that, and he's never gotten nervous. Like, he's not afraid to just let it loose.
Yeah.
I get nervous all the time.
We all do. We all do. We just hide it real
Nerve-wracking.
well. Like, I think the more you get up there, and that's what open mics help you do. Practice getting up there, practice your stage presence and how you want to be. So of course, you're gonna get nervous, but you keep working towards. But Oscar, why aren't you doing comedy though? You sound like a comedy lover.
I enjoy it. I'm a fan, and
Yes.
seeing Greg work his jokes and come with new jokes and whatnot.
Yeah.
But nah, I wouldn't try. I'm not. I don't have the dedication for it, and I understand that it's an art.
Yes.
And a lot of people take it very serious, and it'd be disrespectful for me to do it, and I'm not really putting my effort into it.
Oh, thank you for that. Because a lot of people think like they're sitting in the crowd.
Easy.
I could do what you do. Why are you
Yeah,
up there? And then that's where hecklers come in
Yeah.
and try to ruin the show,
Yeah.
talking shit. And then when we pull your card, you're like,
I was playing, my bad.
sorry.
I love it. Comedy. It's amazing that the scene is getting bigger, because when Greg started, it wasn't. There was little shows here and there. We went to a show. God, it was like the second or third show.
Where?
Oh man! But you were hosting it, if I'm not mistaken.
I was hosting
can't
it.
remember.
Foul mouths.
Foul mouth.
Oh, my
Okay,
goodness.
I lied.
Oh, Lord.
I went to my first one. Mic was a Foul Mouths. It was Sharita. I think Hobo Vela was hosting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jordan Survive was there, and so was Marco Antoine, and one other person.
Henny.
And no, Henny wasn't there. But I bombed for straight, like just ate a bag of,
Oh,
and I quit for a whole year. I took the whole year off.
You were just lying because he was like, I've been practicing, bro. I've been going. This fool was just lying, straight lying.
Oh, he's discrediting you right now.
I'm
So basically, instead of coming back and working, you just quit coaching.
Oh my god.
I think it happens. You get
Yeah.
discouraged.
It
First
does.
member of my set though, I was doing like a fake Mexican accent.
Oh no!
Why?
But you're real Mexican.
I know.
He's verified, guaranteed. How dare you?
It's just hacky, you know.
But that's the thing about comedy. Comedy will make or break you, and you will find out if
Yes.
you are going to make it in the business or not. And there's a lot of people that are calm, like I said, they can do what we do, and then you never see them again. And so at least you came back,
True.
you know.
Mhm.
So it's like, and like I said, he came back and he's killing the game. Now I don't know why he had to move from El Paso all the way to San Antonio to do
Yeah,
it.
what's up with that?
Whoa.
It's life
I
choices.
knew it was coming.
Life choices. No. It's good. Well, it's hard because like I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, and then when I started comedy here in El Paso,
Nope.
and I've been doing comedy for 8 years. So when they introduce me, they say, El Paso comedian. But because I move around with the military, it went from El Paso comedian to all the way from Brooklyn, New York. Like I just got off the plane 2 minutes ago. Bring it up, Sharita, and I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah, just act like you're rich. Like, yeah, I just literally flew here, guys.
Yeah, like Southwest, the spirit. I don't want to be one. You know? So how do you introduce yourself now? Are you still an El Paso comedian? Are you San Antonio comedian? Like, or it doesn't even matter. Like, do we have
I
to put
don't
labels?
think so. Yeah, I don't think. Cause like I think comedy, like at least in my opinion, I want to make everybody laugh. You know, you've seen my set.
Yes.
I try to be a little general, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I don't like to just be like just the Mexicans, just this or whatever.
Yeah.
So like, I love El Paso. El Paso in my heart. I was in Nebraska for 6 years for the military, and I came back to El Paso for the same reason. It's always going to be my city. The only reason I went to San Antonio was to save gas.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot closer to Austin. A lot closer to Orleans, a lot closer there.
Sure.
That's it.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah.
And honestly, traffic there is way worse than here in El Paso.
It is.
Oh god, yeah, it is.
Mexican food is
But
not
they
the
have
same.
so many different open mics. And then they have Upstage Comedy Lounge. Shout out to Bobby Smith because he's always put us on when we come out there. That's the main comedy club out there in San Antonio. So please catch Jesper when he's out there. Support live comedy, support local comedy, support in general. Thank you guys so much.
Thank
So,
you.
Appreciate it. All right, up next we got Goose. Woo!
The Goose Blues.
The Goose is loose.
I need to do this more often. Come on.
That's all you give me, but like, okay.
The Goose, what's about light?
Oh, I need something. I'm parched.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, have a sip of my Lone Star?
That's a no.
Whoa!
That's it.
He
You
has
should go to Texas, guys.
No, that's fine. I'm not a Texan boy,
That's right.
so it's.
You in Texas, though.
Are we gonna do both?
I'm in
names?
Texas, but that's people take to. People are very prideful in Texas, and
I
I'm
think you're
not.
prideful everywhere though.
Yeah, but I don't feel like I reside from. I don't know. Yeah, that sucks. I feel like that sucks. That's a terrible trait for people
No,
to
start
have.
it off. Tell us where you're from. This is Goose.
I'm from-
AKA Alex Smith.
No, Goose,
Nope.
just
Oh,
Goose.
just Goose. Okay.
Yeah,
Goose. All right.
fuck my
Well,
fucking name.
Just Goose.
Fuck you, ma. No.
Damn, all right.
He didn't want Christmas presents anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a beggar.
He's a bad boy. Go on.
I'm a, yeah. No, I was born in Wichita. I started comedy in Wichita, Kansas, not Falls, Texas.
Yeah.
We figured.
Yeah. No, but I consider that I grew up in Vegas.
Yeah.
So it was, one hell of a place to finally mentally realize what the world is.
Right.
Yeah.
But have you done comedy in Vegas yet?
I haven't. No,
Okay.
I'd love to.
Yes.
Yeah, for
Well,
sure.
every year I do a comedy run, so let me know if you're interested.
What time?
What time?
Of year.
Five.
Oh,
Of year.
yeah.
Of year.
Okay,
It's 5
Supper's at
minutes.
6.
It's usually around summertime because my kids are out of school, so I don't have to pay so high for a babysitter.
Okay,
And then I try to say comedy. We have a comedy van, so we drive out there,
nice.
and then we try to set it up. We have a point of contact over there. Everybody knows Adam Dominguez, but we got more point of
Dominguez.
contacts now.
Right,
We have
right.
more now because we paved the way. So
Cool.
yeah, so I like to take the El Paso comics and everybody that can go Come on over. No, come on over.
Don't
Sit
sit
right
over
next
here.
to
Just get over here.
She's shy. She's camera shy.
She doesn't do. She's behind the scenes. Strictly.
Okay, well, we got behind the
She'll
scenes. Vera
fucking
coming
sue
in.
my ass if
Oh,
not.
no,
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, yeah.
But what I like to do is, I get a bunch of comics together. Now, you are responsible for getting your own shows, but we do the Shenanigans run, where we have the Shenanigans show. So we have like a host, feature, and headliner.
Cool,
but we make it to where you get your own bookings, because how we run it in Las Vegas, we don't sleep. It's like a 24-hour run. You
can't.
Otherwise,
we're having too much fun.
I spent some time out there. They if you sleep at all, they will take. It's the city that needs a place to sleep. Is the new name of the Las Vegas.
And shower, because you do want to change your clothes.
And shower, yeah, if you get the chance. You don't end up sticky. It still is the desert. So I spent a while out there. Like we're planning on making some runs, figuring out our way down there, trying to do some runs throughout the year next year. I'll definitely fucking keep you in mind.
Please do.
Hit you up.
Yeah, and if you get there and we cross paths, we even appreciate that too.
Fuck yeah.
Don't forget about us, when you make
No.
it time.
It's a big time.
I didn't know you were doing any runs.
I
was just like, this is the closest place that I knew that we could make something happen.
No, a lot of people fail to realize as comics, they just get stuck with the open mic scene and they don't get put on shows because they don't know who to network with
that's
and
kind
who to
of
work with.
one of the things that ends up happening. Yeah, it's a rough place to be, and I get it.
This is the girl you hit up.
Yes, because I paved the way. Like I've been a comic for 8 years. I started here in El Paso, but when I noticed I stopped getting booked in El Paso, I was like, well, let me see what these other cities have to offer.
Yeah.
And you go out there, you get your foot in the door, you play nice, you shake hands, you network, and they're like,
you do your job.
Yes.
As a comic.
Yes. And then they'll say, do you have any other comics? Because I don't feel right opening doors for myself and not trying to put it back into the universe.
Well, you're kind of like forced to at one point or another, but you do choose who you do business with.
Exactly.
That's how you're able to do anything. I'm not bringing any excuses.
And that's
whatever. That's cool. We got it. We got the message. All right.
Pod's doing great.
Yes. Yes. Tell them about your podcast. Goose also has a podcast.
Unremarkable. Yeah, your favorite new solo podcast.
And
on your little drink and pal. I was at a fucking show online. But yeah, it's fuck my name up. My grandma died calling me Alex.
Oh,
you know? So
God,
it's like, people fuck my name up. I don't really care for it too much. It's Alex Baldwin. Shout out.
Hey.
We're glad that it worked out for you in the long run. We were rooting for him the whole way through. We knew he had nothing to do with that.
Right. Exactly.
He's doing his fucking job.
Exactly.
Listen, if we're gonna get into the brass tacks about Baldwin,
boy.
let's take a finer look at the people who are handling the ammunition.
You're supposed to be trained. You're supposed to be trained to handle.
Goddamn mind if you think Alec Baldwin just committed murder in front of everybody. You're fucking retarded.
Right.
Sorry, can we say silly things on your podcast?
That's what's called shenanigans.
Hey, silly stuff. You're making fun of disabilities over here. Yeah.
All day.
When I'm on here, I love it. No, but you're great. Yeah, I just said the N word, but you're fine, man.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
You're good.
I got you, my nigga.
Yeah, I fucking love that.
So,
man.
describe
I don't know his name, but I love him.
It's Jake. You're welcome.
Zeke, by the way, before I met you, was the whitest goddamn name you could have. It's like, oh, Zeke's cool. He's a black guy.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's a real yacht party, kind of thing. Zeke, Abel, and a bunch of white biblical shit. But yeah, no, Zeke's fucking badass. I love that guy.
Yeah, he's
cool.
Yeah.
So
he's my favorite disabled guy. I'm gonna take him all the way to Disneyland. That's what I'm gonna do, mostly because
I have a handicap pass.
Because we can do the front of the line.
Yeah. Why wait?
Yeah. Two Black El Paso.
Yeah, identifies as black.
Yes.
You're practically friends. Yeah.
Me.
So, here at the Comedy Fest, how many shows have you done?
3.
And how were they for you?
3 fucking awesome. No, they were great.
Yeah.
They were fucking great. I did the roast battle.
Mm-hmm.
First round. Alfredo.
I think we only did one.
Schmuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lit him up. Everybody was going to happen.
He had his
ovation.
phone. He had his phone.
He had his phone.
Like, why would you bring...
I didn't want to bring my notes. I mean, I'm not going to talk shit about that. I've brought my notes on stage plenty. I feel like as long as you can, like, make, that's the thing about, like, magicians. So long as you can make it to where nobody notices. Fine. You know what I mean? I fucking loved it. It's so easy. I think magicians are some of the funniest people.
Yeah.
Because even as a comic, like, especially as a comic, the Matrix is on.
Yeah.
While you're watching other comics.
Yeah.
So when you're watching a comic do a bit, you're like, where's this going to end up? In your own head, you're running through where it's going to go. But as a magician, you're not looking for where a punchline is going to fucking funny.
Especially if they miss a mark.
Yeah. Or send a slur, whatever. So, as you do as a magician. Wow. You gotta disarm the people.
I think they should bring
like,
yeah,
you know where I don't think they're gonna go with this card trick? The F word. So it's just smart. That's all.
Awesome, Goose. So after the comedy festival, what other projects do you have coming up?
I mean, we're doing Unremarkable every fucking week. We're gonna start working on in the beginning of the year some runs to Vegas. I don't know, honestly. Yeah. I'd love to start doing some live events, but if we start doing live as a pod, then I don't really like streaming kind of shit. It's cool, but it's like Patreon material. So I want to like get a cool place, maybe the fucking what El Paso's known for, Rose's Cantina.
Yes.
Like fucking do a live event there would be really cool. Marty Robbins, shout out.
Hey.
He's still alive. Fuck Chico's. Dude, Chico's is the worst. I'm sorry. Chico's is
Don't be
terrible.
sorry.
Zeke. If there's anything I'm sorry for, it's Chico's is terrible. I'll double down.
I'm saving you from it.
I've been here 2 years. I understand if you were born here and like you like it's like what do you call it?
Religious experience.
It's a culture.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Same thing as a religious experience.
It's a cultural
sometimes.
phenomenon here.
Sometimes you go into a store, you're like, I smell Play-Doh. It's a religious experience. But yeah, Chico's is fucking sorry. It's terrible. It's terrible. You guys got a lot of landmark food places out here that need to have attention brought to, and I feel like Chico's at a certain point just started digressing.
But miraculously, they keep passing health inspections.
Hey man, if you can hire ex-cons, you're in.
They do.
If you could barely pass a health inspection and hire people with neck tattoos, you're cool by me.
Yeah.
I think you're really cool.
Yeah.
But if your food's trash, then your food's trash.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm sorry, not a sponsor of the pod.
At all. No, we're good. We do need sponsors, though. We appreciate it.
Hey, sponsors. Choco Rum.
I give away my last $2 to that guy.
I know.
Damn.
I gotta get it back.
Hit up Shenanigans, man.
Yeah.
Donations are accepted. And my pot, whatever.
Yeah.
Catholic Church, if you're thinking about donating to them, just
I
hit us
graduated
up.
from the Catholic Church, and my school that I graduated from closed
Shenanigans and Unremarkable. No rape. No rape happening. So, just if you're in church and thinking about who deserves it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yes. All right, well, this is the Shenanigans Podcast with Goose. Thank you so much for sitting down and talking with us. Appreciate it.
Thank you, kind sir.
Much blessings to you and your search.
And you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy the journey.
We'll keep you away from Chico's.
I did that all fine by myself, the empty gas tank.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, that's crazy, So that's like, so the comedy festival, like I said, this is the first comedy festival that they've had here in El Paso, Texas, and it's been a nice run. We sold out a lot of shows, so that's surprising for us. And I don't say that in a bad way. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I was surprised. I was really surprised. Oh my gosh! Next up, we got the extraordinaire. Please welcome back Anthony Austin Bro.
Minutes.
I know what the fuck.
Right.
Now you'll hear.
What racist shit y'all been talking about?
Oh, I didn't bring up any racist shit yet.
No,
What's
we
the deal
did
with dangly Negroes?
did
I'm sorry.
So here at the Town Festival, how many shows will you put on?
2. My second one's gonna be at 10:30. It'll be at Chucotown. Chucotown, like, talk about slave heat.
It's in the basement.
Yeah, y'all.
What?
Yes,
It's
it's in the basement.
Where the
Of
hell is this
Rosewood.
place?
So
When you go into
Rosewood.
Rosewood, but it's in the basement.
Oh,
It's
okay.
downstairs. It's literally like that that movie I saw with the bitch downstairs with the dangly titties. you know what I'm talking about?
Not the people on the stairs.
It is you know what I'm talking about? The fuck they get a Airbnb.
Was it
Oh, Barbarian.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah,
go.
okay.
And she's
That's
like,
it.
mama. Well, wait.
And then she's like, you want some breast milk?
Mama. It was great.
Oh my god.
Eat a napkin?
No, I'm good. I leaned.
Yes.
I didn't get it on my Wakanda Bill Cosby shirt.
Damn. So yes, you're here on the Chucotown County Festival, and you were doing Feline Fox music too.
Yeah,
right?
I'm everywhere.
Yes.
I've been everywhere, which is why I find it funny whenever, at the end of the day, like, people doing their, pursuing anything in the city, there's going to be people that talk shit in the comments. And I was just looking, just like, I'm not going, or like the typical, nice try, Diddy. I'm like, first of all, they got that nigga. Stop using that in the comments.
For real. He don't even look like Diddy. And he sing way better than Diddy.
Diddy don't even sing.
Yes, he did. Remember that verse that he tried to pull?
Which one?
Oh, shit. Damn it.
He sings better than Diddy. He looks better than him, too.
Thank you.
Yeah, he his verse was so bad because they cut it out.
Which one?
Oh, it's a new thing that came out.
No. You thinking of that one where he was like, I need a girl to ride with me. Yeah.
It's like,
No.
it's like I fight with you like we were brothers. That's why we tickle play fight undercover.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Yeah.
While we on the
That one.
subject, like,
Yes.
are y'all seeing all the videos resurfacing with P Diddy and shit?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, my favorites are the top ones right now is the Usher, the one with Usher and Kevin Hart. I don't-
Oh my.
That shit is so fucked up because he's like,
What's Kevin Hart in everything now?
I don't want to know the answer because there's an Epstein list and there's a Diddy list, so
Yikes.
I don't know who's gonna come on that.
But if y'all remember, Cat, not only just Cat Williams, but Kevin Hart was telling people, it's like, hey, you gotta watch out for the diddler. He was telling people, they was warning people.
Because P. Diddy wants to party, and you got to tell him no.
And the two shortest people were like, we can't do that. You're gonna be folding me like that. No. So.
No, even Mike Tyson's in fear of this nigga.
Yeah,
like, that's
he
another video.
He's like, yeah, you can see he's like stuff.
And then just like uncomfortably, he's just.
And Mike Tyson will give you a 2-piece and a biscuit easy. So
Sure
if you
would.
made Mike Tyson uncomfortable, bro, you doing something.
I knew something was up when you see shit like you see it like as it's happening, but then you don't process shit until shit starts happening.
Yeah.
When I saw this nigga dress up as the Joker,
That's what everybody's saying. He was so
this
diabolical.
nigga,
with it.
it's me, baby. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Even Tyler, the creator, was freaked out. And he's a freaky ass
Yeah.
dude. So
He took cosplay to a whole nother level.
yeah, scaring niggas in the street,
Come to a Diddy party.
just squeezing baby oil on people. Just, it's me, baby.
That explains why every time I go to Star, I can't find any baby oil. So that makes sense.
Oh
makes
my
sense.
god.
See, epiphany. You ever wonder why it's gone?
Diddy. Yo, but that album release party when did he get to jail with R. Kelly? That
Oh
album
my
gonna be
God,
hot.
it's gonna get turned
It's gonna
up.
have features.
R. Kelly's gonna have braids and shit.
And then he gonna be like, you ain't know I could braid, huh?
Oh,
I was talking about the
God.
best.
You gonna look good, Playboy.
Yo. Man. And then it's like, and we grew up, a lot of the music that they did, we grew up on that.
We did.
So what do we have now? You know?
We still have shit, but like I'm not gonna look at Rush Hour the same.
Oh, that's
It
right.
was one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah.
They reminisce their friendship from that, and now I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
That's slip and slide now. That's that's that take that.
Right.
That's that take away.
Somebody tell me something, or somebody give me something. And I'm trying to figure out why is it so hard to say no? Why is it so easy to get caught up in the scandals? Because there's a lot of people's careers that never took off. They were promised so much. They were promised album rights and tours and merchandise. You're going to be this big star, and they didn't even make it off the ground.
Right. Because, read your contracts, I guess, guys.
Who has the time for that?
Yeah.
We do now.
Agreements.
Look at all these Disney kids and all these other motherfuckers.
They're saying that they signed their souls away. And then some people are like, no, you can't sign your soul away. Your soul's not yours to give away. Jesus will come and save you. I'm like, well, the allegations are fake.
Oh my God.
Well, you can't get in those booty holes.
Everybody doing the That's So Raven faces. Eddie Brown somewhere.
A lot of people say that we owe Orlando Brown an apology. Not me, but because they were like, he was talking crazy, but he was telling us all these celebrities. Jaguar Wright is hot.
You know who I think we're going to owe an apology?
Who?
Kanye.
Big time, because he was playing the system.
Nah, he said some ignorant shit.
Well, sometimes when you get happy, you just say things.
Like slavery is a choice? No, nigga. Like never in history do I think any black person was like, I think we should do this.
No.
What?
No.
Never.
No.
So,
I just wish that when they saw the books coming, they went the other way, but they didn't. But it happened.
They were probably promised some great things. We got this thing called America, baby.
Yes.
You're gonna be a star.
You got your own land plot. You gonna work the fields. I mean, you gonna build stuff.
You're gonna help us in a major way, baby.
Yes. And then you're building generational wealth.
Whoa.
What'd you say?
It's like you brothers are gonna build a giant house for us. We're gonna call it the White House.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You see those motherfuckers?
Yo.
I'm sorry, we went too deep in here.
That's what's called shenanigans.
He needs time to process now.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ.
So
Can they even see my black ass?
yes, they can see it. That's why I got the light, bro. We got the light.
All right.
If anything,
They
I
saw
look
you
like
last
a ghost.
time. Yeah.
So you're good.
Yeah, they saw you last time with the comedy hangs and you talking.
Oh yeah,
shit.
we were talking shit at Phoenix. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're a favor on the shenanigans. So I appreciate that. Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Yes, yes. So after the comedy festival, what is your next project coming out?
So what I got coming up is a lot. Actually, next weekend I get to celebrate my girl's birthday. We're gonna go to Las Vegas for the first time.
For the first time.
For the first time together,
Yeah.
and this is gonna be the first time I go to Vegas without having to perform. So I get to enjoy myself
Right,
without being
right.
like,
You don't have to spend a lot.
And is it a family event or just couples?
family event, but
Okay.
like we'll
Yeah, still
find
have to.
time to have a couple stuff. And then
Nice.
October 17th, I'll be at Inn of the Mountain Gods, and then I have stuff lined up for next year. I'll be going back to California, doing flappers again. I'll be doing Indiana for the first time, Virginia for the first time. So I'm spreading
shit.
out East and West Coast. So
Okay.
keep
Be
an eye out
careful
for me.
there.
Hot tour. Sorry. All right.
You ain't got over
When
that
do you
girl
have
yet.
time to rest?
Yes. Yes.
You said I haven't gotten over. No, it's just yeah. If y'all seen that part of my set, you would understand where my frustrations lie. We gotta stop the 15 minutes of fame. God damn it!
Yes.
We got
Some of us
to
are working maybe way harder than that.
be careful who you idolize too, because like a lot of these celebrities are barely coming out.
Yeah.
Your favorite celebrity might be next.
Yep.
Taylor Swift. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
I'm
You might
kidding.
be. Actually, you're right. You might be.
I don't know.
I think Gaga would get cut up before Swift.
Gaga. I've heard her name thrown around a little bit. You know, like.
Yeah.
Her dad's name's got thrown around.
Yeah.
But he endorsed the Republicans. That's why.
Oh.
He did. She didn't. She endorsed Democrats.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
It's because she's freaky. That's why.
She was at the Diddy parties.
I'm a
Not me.
Democrat. And there's so many lists.
Yes.
So many names and
I
lists.
I just don't like being on the no-fly list.
Like somebody whose name starts with an E, P, that kind of list.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we ignoring that?
Everybody's ignoring that because we always talk about it, but we haven't seen the list.
It's out there, actually. It is out there. It's published.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna look for it.
It's like the Lord of the Rings ring. Everybody's looking for it.
The precious.
The precious, bro.
All right. So, do you have any more shows tonight?
I got one last one at 10:30.
Okay.
Chucotown, and this is what it's gonna feel like if we were ever to do comedy in the slave boat.
Oh my God. Okay.
I swear, this heat
Nauseous?
is unbearable. Like Chris Rock in a slave boat. What's the deal with these chains, right? Like it's gonna be so hot, but it's gonna be really fun.
Yeah. Cool. Well, enjoy
But
that.
at hot.
Yes. Well, enjoy that. And thank you for stopping by. Because I gotta wrap up because I got a 9:30 show. And I don't know
Okay.
what time is it? Okay, yeah. So
Okay.
we're gonna wrap up. So thank you, Anthony
Thank
Austin
you.
Brown.
Thank
Let
you.
people know again your
Of
social
course.
media handles where they can find you.
You can find me in any social media platform by typing .com. Peace out, bitches.
Yes. Chris Johnson coming to the stage. What's up, Chris Johnson?
¿Qué pasó?
Oh, you're not? You just standing there?
He's just standing
You just standing in the
He's never
background.
going out after that.
All right. So, go. Huh? Okay. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. This has been Shenanigans. And yes, we'll see y'all in a week. Peace.
Bye-bye.
You gotta press the
I don't know how to